Comes from NuFACE. My friend Kay Prey, who came to my house one night and
lifted Joe,
lifted me with this device that I had presented with you a gazillion times, but was really scared of. She loves it, and she uses it every day, and I talk about it all the time, and the pictures are amazing of what it can do. And Kathy Lee from the Today Show, I mean, the minute she said she loved it, it sold out of brick and mortar retail. We, of course, here at QVC have the Easy Pay, so thanks to us. Allure, I was reading, a senior beauty editor there was putting this in an article that she wrote not long ago about the things in her daily routine that she cannot live without. So I asked Kate to come by with the mini. I actually own the larger.
Yes, the Trinity.
I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit more expensive. So I actually direct people into the mini because I think for the price, it's the same FDA cleared technology. You have a choice of 3 colors here. Real quick, the pink and the white are available and on Easy Pay, which no other brick and mortar has. But the Caribbean blue is nowhere else. So then there's that. All right, Mama, so white is most limited. Let me just say you have a 3-month return policy. However, the cool thing is that's just us being kind because you'll know in 5 minutes if this is going to work. And by the way, it does, because I've been using mine.
I'm so happy you're finally using it.
Every day I'm using mine because we have before and after. Should we just show them real quick to get to position?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because this is not, my friend Kathy in Ohio texted me today. She's like, so NuFACE, is that like a wrinkle story? I'm like, well, not exactly. It's more like as you age, the shape and shape of your face shifts and drops. And this lifts it and the eyelids back up.
Exactly. And the best part about this, Sean, just like we saw with Joe, is that you see immediate results. So this is after 1 treatment. Look before on the left, she has no real estate for eyeshadow. The eyebrow is starting to collapse. The eyes look tired, where after 1 treatment, you can see she has more space for eyeshadow. The eyes look open, refreshed and awake, youthful and rested.
Okay, so wait, gets better. So for my friend Kathy in Ohio, who literally today was like, yeah, what's up with the NuFACE? Seriously, good or bad? I said, A, good. And yes, though it is about reshaping the face, look, it does have an incredible impact on the fine lines and wrinkles too.
It does. So before, you can see the lines are etched into her forehead, and after, she has no lines. So this is the power of microcurrent technology. It lifts, it firms, it contours. The jawline for me, Sean, was, always my area of concern. Even in the treatment room as an esthetician, all of my clients would start to develop. Do you see where on the top before she has no jawline?
Correct.
As we age, you lose the jawline because things sag. Look how defined and chiseled it is after. That is the power of microcurrent technology. You cannot get that from skincare alone.
Okay, microcurrent technology illustrated here in this lovely cartoon. Kate, what are we seeing?
So this is an FDA-cleared, patented technology that works below the surface of the skin. It goes where your skincare cannot go. So think about your bodies. You know that you have to physically take your bodies to the gym and work out to get muscle tone, to get strength, to get firmness. If you were to put serums, moisturizers on your belly, you would have nice, soft, supple skin, but you need to do crunches to tone the abs. The exact same thing applies to your face. So more defined jawline, more chiseled cheekbones, more lift to the eyebrows. Just it brings everything back up.
Oh, so much I want to say. So let me start with the basics. We only have 900 left in white, then it's done. By the way, the Caribbean blue is only here. So is the Easy Pay, which makes an investment grade device now attainable and not so scary, knowing that you also get not 30, not 60, 90 days, 3 months with which to use it to your heart's content and still return it if you're not loving the results. So A, I thought it was really scary when I first heard about it, hence friend Kate came over and did it on Joe and I in the flesh, because though we worked together a lot with it, I was always convinced that the word microcurrent meant that it hurt.
Scary, right?
Doesn't.
It sounds scary.
You use the gel primer, you put it on the face. Kate will explain the motion and the gestures and how long you do it, but it's like 5 minutes and it's an instant facial lift. And I always say, you can see the difference.
So you can see the difference in Scotty's brow, but I'm gonna have you smile. I mean,
that's
you're
where
joking.
You really
she looks like
see
the
it.
Joker. Look at her cheekbones. Look at her lip. Do you see over here the lip where it's just kind of like sagging?
Yeah.
So what happens is as we age, all of this starts to fall and collapse on itself because gravity just, your skin, underneath the skin, it can't hold itself up, right? And so what the NuFACE, what we're doing is actually working out everything below the skin. So the more you do it, this cheekbone's going to continue to lift and everything's just going to get firmer and tighter.
So each side of the face is 5 minutes, or the whole face?
The entire face.
Okay.
5 minutes.
By the way, I'm convinced that if I do it longer and more, I'll get better results. So I can't lie. I do it longer and more.
But you can. Actually, you can. So this is going to turn off after 5 minutes. If you have an area of concern like the eyes and you want to go back and spend more time in that area, you absolutely can do that. Just turn it back on.
Testimonial line is open. If you swear by your NuFACE, would you call us? They introduced the Mini not long ago as more of an entry-level, put your toe into the water of NuFACE.
Yep.
If the larger one with the interchangeable heads that you may not even want or need is just more expensive for your pocketbook, this is our highest easy pay. And this can have a dramatic change on when you look in the mirror, what you see as you age. Because I said to Kate not long ago, for me, despite the one wrinkle between my brows that really irritates me, it's not yet a wrinkle problem I've got.
No.
It's that between age 44 now
Yeah.
and when I was like 36 or even 40, I look at pictures of myself and something shape-wise of my face is different. And it's because all of the gravity that's kind of pulling down is bringing all of the volume of my face down. And this lifts it back up.
That's exactly it. It's just like our bodies. You know, like one day you look in the mirror and you say, oh my gosh, my pants don't fit. I was just joking. I have the bingo arm. I need to.
Wait, what's a bingo arm?
When you wave and it waves back.
Oh.
It's a Florida thing.
Before and afters are the best way to illustrate. Again, it takes 5 minutes. Kate does hers every day. When she was pregnant and couldn't use her NuFACE, she couldn't wait for many reasons to have her little one.
Yes.
And then one of them was that she could resume her NuFACE. For the picture proof on your screen.
So look at the before picture on the left-hand side of the screen. If you are someone at home who's losing the definition of your jawline, the cheeks aren't as high and as supple as they used to be, look after. We've given her more definition on the jawline. The corners of the lips are turned up. You know, it almost looks like she lost weight.
Yep.
It's not that she's lost weight. What we've done, we've increased the strength and firmness in the skin.
I honestly think that this should be, you guys should rent a Winnebago and drive the country, I'm not joking, doing little pop-up store free NuFACE treatments, because the minute you're skeptical maybe, you hear current, you're like, oh, I'm out, that must be hurtful. And then of course you see these pictures and you're like, well, I want that to be me, but I don't know. And how long do those results last? By the way, what is it, like 72 hours? And then obviously you keep doing it.
Exactly. So if we just did this one treatment today, the results would last about 2 to 3 days, but the goal is to do it consistently like a workout. Now, this is also the exact same technology that's used in over 1,600 resort spas, day spas, medical spas.
Yep.
It's a branded treatment in these resort spas.
Yep.
One treatment is the cost of your device, and you do not take the device home. So we are really the pioneers of microcurrent technology. Our founder, Carol Cole, has been working with it since the early
She's an esthetician.
80s.
Yep.
Yes. And so she developed this. This is
can
a
you smile?
patented, clean FDA. Look at this. Look at this. Yes.
And by the way, this didn't hurt.
No.
You use the gel primer that's kind of like a conduit for taking
Yes.
the microcurrent and these little silver balls up glidey the face. By the way, now's a good time because I always just look to you for the
Yes.
quick, easy, free
Yes.
tutorial.
Yes.
So what are the 3 motions we do to lift each side?
So super easy. You're going to apply your gel primer first.
To
and
each
then-
side individually.
Yep. Actually, Carol
Do you
has
want to
the
go
gel
over here?
primer.
Okay.
Let's go back over here.
Because if you put it all over your face and you're not ready to do side left until you're done with side right, side left will dry. So use the
Exactly.
primer sparingly, and if you need extra primer, you go to .com.
So I'm going to show you. I always say put it on the back of your hand.
Okay.
Apply a mask-like layer. And so clean face first. Apply gel primer. So clean up, gel up, lift up. That's how easy it is to use.
By the way, I didn't realize until I started using mine, which again, I'm using it every day and I'm completely obsessed, that there are settings. There's like a 1 through 5 level.
A 1 through 3 on the
Or
mini.
whatever.
Yep,
How do you,
yes. So
what
you have
level are you?
I always recommend starting at the highest level because
Yep.
that's what's going to give you that maximum initial lift. We never want it to be painful, so if you're feeling something, it probably means you don't have enough gel primer on.
Yep.
Try to put more gel primer on. If you're still feeling it, back it down. It should never be painful. You'll notice there's no redness on the skin.
All right,
no
what are the
irritation.
motions? Like we start with the jaw.
Jawline, and you're going to work up, repeat 3 times.
And it beeps.
And it beeps. So the first beep is your starting point. You glide until you hear the second beep.
How many times do I do that stroke?
Times,
3 times.
3 times. Then you'll move up to the center part of the cheek.
Love it. That's my favorite
this is
one.
Me too, because it's that contour before you contour.
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
And then the upper part of the cheek. 3 times.
Yep.
And then you'll go to the forehead. So you'll do the inner part of the forehead. Actually, there's not a lot of gel on there, so I'll just show you the motions. The middle part and then the outer part.
I mean, it's so easy. There's even a little diagram that comes with the device, I'm telling you.
Well, and we have an app. The app is so amazing because you can download the app. There's how-to videos. And can I just show you one more time?
Absolutely, yes.
Because I really want to point out Carol's brow.
Yes, please. And by the way, Dorothy, we're coming.
Look at her lashes on the side we have not lifted.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
So where are her lashes? Look. You can't even see them.
Wait, it's like you attached a string to this eyebrow and you just yanked it up a bit.
She has her lashes back. That's one
Doesn't
treatment.
hurt.
Yes.
Instantaneous results. 5 minutes. Awesome. Perfect tool for the aging, sagging, shape changing of the face. Dorothy in New York already uses it. Dorothy, welcome. I'm Sean, and here's my friend Kate Prey, who, since you use NuFACE, I bet you recognize. Dorothy?
With both of you.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to have you.
Hi.
So what do you think of NuFACE?
I think it's fabulous. I'm 68 years old, and I've been using this for a year. And I have had people, when I run into people and I tell them, I ask like for my senior discount, they said, you don't look like a senior.
Oh my gosh.
My eyebrows are so lifted, I can wear eyeshadow, no problem. And my biggest challenge was my jaw area.
Yeah.
And it is so lifted, I don't have my jowls anymore. I love this thing. And I'm only using it now like 3 or 4 times a week.
Maintenance,
as maintenance.
Yep. You know, I'm so glad that you brought up the jowls because it's the one area. When I was an esthetician in the treatment room, I never had a good answer with skincare alone because it doesn't lift. Like, that is what microcurrent does. It lifts, it contours, it gives strength and firmness. That is the power of microcurrent. I'm so happy that you're loving it and that you shared with us tonight.
Well, even I have more definition in my neck. I don't use it on the neck, but by lifting up in the jowl area, I have more definition in my neck. And I have hardly any wrinkles on my neck at all.
Oh, my gosh.
This device is like a godsend. And none of my friends know that I do this, and now they probably all know.
No.
You need to share.
We're on a first-name basis, Dorothy. In fact, did I say New York? I meant Minnesota. This is Dorothy from Minnesota.
No, I am from New York.
She's joking with you.
I was helping you stay anonymous.
And I want you to
Debbie from Canada calling.
And I want you to shout it from the rooftops.
Dorothy, continue loving your NuFACE because, I mean, it sounds corny, but in January when we all look to complete resolutions and kick them off, getting a NuFACE with NuFACE is possible. So thanks, Dorothy.
It's better than a facelift, and it's a lot less money.
Yeah, I'd say that again. Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you for sharing.
guys.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye. Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you, my dear friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, guys, so much more still to come here in our Tuesday Night Beauty. This is available, though we're not going to have time for it. One of my 2016